Welcome back to Tales of Yavard. We are a Mythcraft TTRPG podcast, and this is our first campaign, The Sea's Tale. I am Corey Griffin, and I am our Mythcrafter. With me today, we have Kobe.
Hey, it's Kobe. I'm playing Smith Wellwood. How you doing?
Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I'm playing Goron Stormclaw.
Joey.
Hey, what's going on? I'm playing Larissa Mordai.
And last but not least, we have Jesse.
Hey, I'm Jesse, and I'm playing?
On the last time of Tales of Yavard, after exploring a little bit further down into the sewers, the crew was teleported into a mysterious structure of some kind. Upon moving out into a main area, they ran into what we can only assume is a fire golem, and the fight was on. Unfortunately for the crew, they lost Shiro in the process, but were able to take down the fire golem. Stay tuned to find out what happens now.
Right, and we are cutting directly back in. Larissa probably still smashing the head of this malforged golem. Smith, if I remember right, just having a little bit of a mental break, and Goron struggling with his emotions. What are you all going to do? This fire still burns in the center of this room. The carpet's lush well outside of its burning range. There are a plethora of rooms attached to this one.
What if it was Shiro's whole body burnt to a crisp, or was their body left?
He blowed up.
Yeah. Is there any keepsake of anything Smith could try to find?
I mean, his sword survived the blast.
Yeah.
And
He's got the harmonica, too.
yeah. There's the sword and the harmonica.
I think Smith would slowly pick himself up. I think leave the hammer on the ground, make his way over and pick up the sword, put it on his belt for looking over to see Larissa doing what Larissa's doing.
He also had 913 silver pieces on him. Just throwing that out there.
So if Smith were to look over at Larissa, she's still just in a blind fit of rage.
Yeah. Looks at that and thinks she deserves that for a moment. And then look over to our other boyo, Goron.
He looks heartbroken and like he's not really sure what to do.
Okay.
And then he's sort of like, he doesn't slap himself or anything like that, but it's like he kind of let himself go for a second and then gathers himself and takes a deep breath to try and steady himself. Okay, it'll be time enough to mourn later. We need to finish what we started here. So, is Larissa going to be all right? Is that her handling it?
I got it now. Thought I'd give a second. Trying to collect myself as well. He's gonna go pick up the hammer on his way over, throw it on his back, and I think as he approaches, just little lady, I know you're feeling things, but we can't lose ourselves like this right now. If there's no response, he would go and just try to pick her off of him.
I think what you would see is she probably slams her fist down a couple more times, but then stops and is just sitting there, basically just heaving from exhaustion, but remains motionless otherwise.
I think if she wouldn't fight it, I think he would pretty much pick her up one-handedly and just kind of almost be putting him on, pulling her onto his back, pretty much saying just grab on and rest now.
Sheath the hammer, sheath the girlfriend.
She does not fight it.
All right. In this moment of respite, I will take some awareness checks.
Awareness, but that's one I'm not good at.
Can I give you perceiving?
Yeah.
First roll of the session is an 18.
Hell yeah. 17 from Goron.
Investigating.
Sure.
Yay. For a 18.
Starting off strong tonight.
I mean, 18, 17, 18, beautiful rolls. What you will all take notice of as you start gathering yourself together and looking around is in the bottom right hand intersection of where these rugs overlap, you'll see a small black cat that once you see it and it sees that you see it, it takes off running to the south.
Can I, the second I see it, cast a thing? Did I finish casting? No, I let Crawling Vine go. Can I ensnaring root it?
You are more than welcome to ensnaring root the cat.
I wouldn't do it. It sounds like a waste of resources. I don't like how he answered it that way.
No, because I remember being informed of a black cat that led the other cats into danger. 22 against anticipation.
That will hit.
Sweet
'Kay.
Jesus.
Falls prone as Goron immediately starts moving up to grab it. Hold on just a second now. I'm going to get some answers.
Now, out of curiosity, what is the range? Oh, 120 feet.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
And it only did 1 blunt damage.
Yes, which I would try and do none if possible. I just wanted to knock it prone. Oh, hold on a moment there. You. I'm going to try and go pick up the cat.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Why you got to be like that? Can I make What about can I make an animal handling check?
Sure.
11. If it's prone, do I have advantage?
Yes.
So the TA would be 12.
You're able to grab this cat, however you would like to describe grabbing this cat.
Yeah, so Goron just he's not in the most conscientious headspace at the moment, so he picks it up by the scruff of its neck. Like a mama cat picking up one of its kittens. Just hold on a moment. Now you listen to me. And he will use
As you say that, this cat will turn its head and look at you with these bright, dazzling green eyes and say, to the point where everyone can hear it,
Harris is pleased. The cages are to the south.
very well then. And holding on to the cat, he will put the cat in his cradle the cat in his arm like a naughty child, and he will start heading south. One hand still holding the cat by the scruff of the neck gently. Because I'm not letting the cat go.
what is Larissa and Smith doing as they hear this cat speak?
And then Goron walks around the corner with it in its hand.
Yeah.
Smith is just walking up. Am I hearing that? Or you hear that talking?
Just told us to go south to the cages. I suppose we should not let Goron go alone.
I can agree with that. Let's get going.
You can put me down now. I will be all right.
I mean, I don't mind carrying you, but okay, little lady. And then he just kind of kneels down to let you get off.
She's gonna poke her head around the corner of the doorway looking into the room where everybody else, i.e. the other skeletons, were. she is going to command Tiberos to pick up the backpack that Grifton had, and then between him and Medivh, they're gonna put Grifton's stuff inside the backpack, being bones and armor and whatnot.
Are you guys doing anything with Shiro's body?
I thought
Does anybody here know? Was he religious at all? Is there a certain thing we should be doing with his body?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay. You guys make your way south and you come off of the map. As you look into the doors, as you pass them,
The cat stops being in his hand.
I need that verbal component.
Meowtastic.
You hear that, and then the cat that you had been gripping disappears and reappears 20 feet in front of you. And the rooms are full of large wires and some even bigger, like glass tubes that all kind of circle around an open podium that you all might accurately think that these rooms are made to create beings of life out of essence. When you come to the end of the hallway, you reach the first door you've actually seen that was closed in here.
What's the cat doing?
Oh, he's gonna
Currently-
walk up and like kind of walk in between your legs. You know, cat shit. Just anytime you, but anytime you pick him up, he's just gonna,
No, after
meowtastic
the
out of there.
he teleports out the first time, Goron will leave him alone. But when we get to the door, what's he do?
He kind of scratches at the door. Like, he doesn't have hands to open the door. And you need to see to teleport. As he will look up and say,
They need help. Would one of you be so kind?
All right, I'll humor you for the moment. Goron will go open the door, assuming Smith and Larissa are have caught up.
Yeah, they aren't too far behind, I don't think.
He'll go to open the door, and then he'll pause for a second and turn to the two of them, and just be like, "Now I know we rushed into this a bit hastily earlier, and I apologize for my part in that and everything that has come since then. Hopefully this turns out less terribly."
I don't think the blaming yourself is the way to go. No, it'd be what Shiro wanted. It's alright, man. We'll get through it.
And then he'll open the door.
as you open the door, there's a cacophony of sounds that can be heard. As soon as you crack the seal, it is the sound of cats mewing, talking to one another, scratching at the cages that they are locked in. There are hundreds of cats in these, like 1 foot by 1 foot block cells stacked from the floor to the ceiling, from the back wall, from the left wall to the right wall.
That's
Gets
how
rid
it
of
was
all
shut
the
down.
It gets rid of all the edible bits.
Shut down for descriptions of animal abuse.
What would you all like to do?
Goron
As
started
you-
opening cages.
Okay. It's going to take a while.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I would help with cages as well if that's.
Oh dear, let's get all of you out of here. And just start opening the cages one by one.
It'll take some time. It's not like they're locked. It's just closed in such a way that the cat from the inside wouldn't be able to open the door. Even the cat seems to be helping for the ones that are at the ground level. In these rooms in these cages eventually. Everybody give me a luck check. We'll see who finds them.
Gratuity.
Sure.
14.
12. With the 4 in the dice.
Larissa with a 14, you will be the one to find the missing cats.
Sunshine, Jill, and Socks.
Yes, all three of them.
Goran, are these the 3 that you were looking for?
Yes, there you 3 are. Are you all right? Are the 3 of you okay? And I'll cast. Please hold. Commune with Beast. Choose one beast. I mean, I'll do all 3 because I can. For the duration, I'm able to become blah 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 blah. They can communicate simple emotions and basic information about anything that they saw as noteworthy that happened in the last 24 hours, which would be everything. So I'll talk to them and find out what happened and make sure they're okay.
Yeah, so Socks will almost prance up to you and they will say, "Hi, we went on an adventure."
Oh, yes, I'm sure. Seems like it was quite exciting.
Yes. So we were originally supposed to come down and help them, but then we got picked up and then we got put in cages. And I don't like the person that picked us up. He smelled funny.
What do you mean?
He smelled funny. Like he wasn't right. Not
Interesting.
like Larissa's friends. Like he just smelled funny.
Mhm. All
Boy,
right.
just ain't right.
All right. But you 3
That
are
one
all right.
there, he'll like gesture at the black cat that led you guys here.
Mhm.
Said that all the cats needed help and that we would be the ones that could lead them to salvation.
Hmm.
And then Sunshine will speak up at this point and he'll say, "No, that one said that we would lead the people who would lead them to salvation."
Well, I suppose that means us, considering.
And then Jill will speak up and be like, "This place is kind of weird, though."
Yes, we sort of were focused on finding you. Well, I was a bit focused on making sure you 3 were all right, but yes, looking back at everything we've passed by, some of the things that we heard, I think it'd be best if we all leave as quickly as possible.
We gonna go the long way or the fun way?
What?
Sorry, the fun way?
Okay. And then they're gonna start walking out of the room.
No, no. I was asking as he follows the cats.
The
We're
cats,
apparently taking the fun way.
the cats will swarm around you all through the door. This is almost a gargantuan swarm of cats.
To the point, like, you have to, like, step where we're walking, or, like, is it, like, we're gonna get stepped off our feet? How goofy is the size of this? Because
Okay, so they're not like piled on top of each other.
I mean, like, World War Z zombies of cats just fucking piling out of these cages, like.
There are hundreds of cats that were in these super small cages. Some of them probably took off as soon as you unlocked the cage for them. The rest of them took some convincing. Most of them seem to follow this black cat, though, no matter how reluctant they seem to be. Whenever this black cat interacts with them, they'll come out of the cage and start heading out. Yes, it is more of a watch where you kind of step situation, not a you're going to get carried by multiple cats.
I mean, Shiro probably would have.
Shiro probably could have rode one into battle.
I think Smith is just gonna carefully step over and be like, "You sure you don't want to be carried, little lady? It might be a little bit easier in these conditions."
I I don't I don't even know how to feel about all of them right now. To be perfectly honest, I think I'll just take my chances.
No, I get that. It got me feeling a little uncomfy. I don't mind cats, but the smell alone is making me feel a little wheezy. And now they're all running around, and you know they're covered in shit and piss. They ain't got no place to go. Let go.
And then they will lead you all back north. And eventually, these cats will come to a staircase that goes up and down. And they will lead you to the staircase. What you will take notice is built on this side of the railing, but closer to the railing than the steps, is a small groove, probably like 3 feet wide, that kind of bows out in the center. And then you watch as some of the cats jump on and start sliding down the groove.
Just wait, the cat there on the groove sliding down?
Yeah.
How big is this, like, cat sized?
No, it honestly, it is Usuri sized, could slide down in the groove.
Who's going first? Goron?
Well, I suppose I did sort of bring us into this situation, so yes, I will go first.
I'll be right behind you.
You'll be careful trying not to step on any of the cats that may still be on the ground.
I think Jill will hop in your lap as you sit down,
You'll just start, like, scratching her behind the ears.
and then you're off. Can you give me a luck check, please?
I sure can. Boom. 21.
You go soaring down the slide. Smith.
Do you want me to roll a fortuity for it?
Yes, please.
13. What the fuck?
You go swirling down the slide.
Whee!
And then Larissa, with a 12, you will go swirling down the slide.
That's
Luckily,
our episode.
no. As you make your way down, you realize you guys are going down a good distance. This is probably like 40, 60 feet high. And then you get to the bottom and you slide a good. Luckily, the way your guys' rolls go, Goron, you slide like after the bottom of the slide, you go like 35 feet across the floor.
Okay.
Smith, you go about 15 feet across the floor. And then the next thing you know, Larissa is hugging your back.
How you doing, baby?
As you all make your way outside and these cats just pour out, you find yourselves in a rather nice area. The buildings are well made, solid stone, none of them anything less than 60 feet high, with almost like terracotta tiled roofs. And you look out over the city. You guys are still on Saga. You're still in Onidan. But you start to count the rings. 1, 2. Uh-oh. You guys are in the center ring of Onidan.
We're not supposed to be here. So I remember Lesh and stuff got that information when they were talking around about it. Did Smith and them also get, or that's a doc we got all that, right? Like the explanation of the rings?
Yeah.
Okay. No. I think we're more than a little bit out of place. We should not be here.
As you all look out and where you're at, you see as you all look around and these cats just coalesce outward, a rather large, or not large, rather normal looking human mage with a very, very delicate staff, like intricate staff, shaped like a heart moon with multiple gems and rubies and a giant emerald that floats in the middle, sees you all. And she's going to say, What happened? Who are you?
Greetings. My name is Goron Stormclaw, and we are looking for the quickest way to the outer areas of the city.
I am Rashi of the Mage House. Interesting. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Likewise.
How much trouble are you about to get in?
Ideally, none?
Judging by the way that you look, I would take a guess that you're not meant to be here.
This
No.
bitch racist.
Classist, at least. I don't know about racist yet.
She said the way that we look.
Yeah, because we look like poor people.
I think Smith in this situation retreats into himself in like a kid who's trying to make himself small and just becomes very quiet. And I think almost like takes a half step back and almost sounds like Larissa.
Right, so we just need to leave as quickly as possible.
I am willing to help you with that for a minor monetary fee.
What do you think is a minor monetary fee?
About 500 silver coins.
Can I make a navigating check to try and see if I could just get us out of here?
You could. It's getting out of here without getting caught. I think the problem.
Well, I mean, that would be part of it. Would be like the best way for us to leave without getting busted.
I need to. I'm at 1 HP, please.
That's a 28.
Okay. You see a sewer grate, and you're like, we could try that again.
Hmm.
The walls themselves seem like they would be almost impossible to circumnavigate without being caught. The drawbridge isn't that connects this ring to the one below it is up. It's not even down. So you'd have to go up over the wall and then out.
So we are in a conundrum.
From here, I can send you to the tasking tanker.
And we'll just take it from Shiro's bag.
Yeah, because Goron doesn't have 500 on him.
I mean, Shiro's money is fair play to spend on this.
True. Yeah, with an internal apology to Shiro, I guess Goron will hand over, or whoever has it, will hands over 500 of the silver. All right, if you wouldn't mind, that would be greatly appreciated.
As she takes the silver, it seems to vanish as soon as it touches her hand. And she will start to cast a magical spell. And then in front of you, like in front of her, about 5 feet from her, a silver portal will boom into existence. This does take about 6 seconds to do. The black cat will just hop through the portal.
Yeah, I think Goron will. I mean, we literally just paid her to do this. It would be kind of silly to be suspicious now. So Goron will also step through the portal after he nods to Smith and Larissa.
Yeah, I think Smith would silently grab Larissa's hand and wait for her to like squeeze it back and then walk through the portal together.
She would take his hand and then walk through.
As you all come through the portal, you will see this heavy wooden door and hear sounds of merriment and a band playing on the inside. And yeah, this is the tasking tanker.
Are we outside?
Yes, you are outside of it.
Okay.
I believe, was one of you at the tasking tanker already, or was that the entire other group? I thought Goron was there.
That was the other group. Dogan, Yusuri, Lesh, and Zephyr. Goron was busy with the cats.
How far away are we from the ship?
So this is in the center ring. So if you were to walk straight back to the ship, you're talking, 30 minutes.
If that 1 HP is gonna turn the group. Nah, I don't even have the energy to feel sad about Shiro. I'm on death's door. I need to sleep. I will see y'all at the ship. Little lady, you feel free to join me. If not, I'll see you tonight.
Yes, I think it would be best for all of us to head to the ship, at least for now.
Okay.
Larissa would just kind of follow wherever Smith goes.
The cat will disappear.
Interesting.
The black one, not Socks, Jill, or Sunshine. As you all start making your way back to the ship, what I need is 2d6s.
From everybody or one person?
Yeah, give me 1d6 from everybody.
Yay.
Ah,
Does someone else want to say what their rules are?
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah, but I need Adam, Joey, and Kobe to roll me 2d20.
Oh, man.
Each?
Yes, please.
All right, I got a 4 and a 2. What is happening?
I got a 6 and an 18.
I got a 19 and a 10.
Okay, for this one, I need totals. So 4 and a 2 is a 6.
Oh, okay, yeah.
20?
24.
9.
As you guys are walking, Smith and Larissa are having a moment.
Yeah, I think you just as they're walking. So about your friend down there, what exactly did that entail with your necromancy? I know it's not easy to lose a friend, but is he gone forever or?
I assume you're talking about Grifton and not Shiro.
As hard as it is to lose a comrade, I know he is a comrade a shorter time, and that morning will need to be done. But I saw how it happened when Grifton was taken down.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's honestly just a matter of using the magic and I can put him back together.
You'd feel his hand squeeze a little tighter and just, now, I don't mind you going buck wild when the fight's over, but can you try and just try for me to keep the anger down while in a fight? I'd rather you stay back and casting your spells and not jumping into harm's way, little lady.
I can't make promises, but I'm not really good in close combat anyways, so I'll make sure to stay behind.
No, yeah, I saw the form of you attacking that head. It was pitiful. I can teach you a couple things. That's all I ask. Just try to stay safe. Don't want to lose you. Don't want to lose anybody else ever again. First my master, now Shiro. I couldn't bear the thought of losing you.
I will be more careful, as long as you promise me that you'll also be careful, because I don't want to lose you either.
I think that's a deal I can take and a deal I'll happily make. And then he kind of just like pulls his helmet off, puts it under his arm, and just kind of leans his head over and taps it on top of your head. All right, now what bullshit did we get, Corey?
Okay. So you guys
Goron is like
activated,
20 feet behind them, by the way.
and this is why he overhears two people talking as they're
Oh, no.
drawing water from a well in the middle of the city. And one of them says, "You know, the water in this well seems to be tasting sweeter than usual. I think it's a blessing from the gods." And another lady who's there with her scoffs and just says, "Huh, unlikely. More likely someone added something to the water."
Somebody poisoned the watering hole.
In there, Larissa will overhear that someone telling a bit of a story to a young child about a nobleman's ring that was stolen from him last week. But instead of selling it, the thief left it on the big toe of the statue of the city's founder in the main square of the lower district. And what Smith will hear is two people kind of gossiping together, and it's of what he hears one of them say is, the city's pigeons are acting super strange, right? Like they're all gathering in perfect circles on the rooftops. It's almost like they're waiting for something. And then you all are able to make it back to the ship. No harm has come to the cats.
What about Matt? Does he attack us? Do I go into death points this time from fucking acid?
Why would you fuck
Give me an
acid?
awareness check. There were 2 1s.
Oh fuck! There was 2 1s. Fuck you. Why did I talk? Can I just be fortuity and just have it fall, but have one of the traps not work for once or something? Yeah, 27.
Okay. As you guys make your way up to the ship, you'll notice somehow with their legs hanging over the side of your ship, or hanging from the legs over the side of your ship, is a rather large, bulky golem. And Matt will see you all approach and be like, "Oh, hey guys."
Did you catch a person?
He tried to come on the ship. He's not allowed on the ship. "Don't step there." And he'll stop you from stepping somewhere, and then he'll move some rope that was like very innocuously laid. And when he does that, you'll notice that it's just like a full-on hole he has cut into the gangplank, where if you'd have stepped there, you would have fallen through the...
Yusuri needs to have a talk with him, I think. This is becoming an issue.
I think it's innovative.
I mean, I quite enjoy it. I just wish he would let us know the game plan before we leave the ship. You know, we need to sit down, blueprint it together.
But then what if one of us drops the blueprints?
No,
Then
I'm
the
not
people
saying
wanted to
like
get on the ship.
I don't want to like write them down, though. I probably should write them down for myself because I would forget. But no, we just we talk about it, have a basic 2-step program. Take a step here, take a step there. You're safe.
Is hello? Can one of you all let me down?
That depends. What is your business with this ship?
I think Smith, truthfully, why this is happening, like, is just so tired and over it. He has Shiro's sword on his hilt, is gonna walk downstairs, give a head nod to the chef, grab a bottle of wine, uncork it, throw Shiro's sword, like, and just sit there, drink from the bottle, and then put his helmet on as like tears starts just streaming down his face, and he just starts drinking from the bottle, staring at Shiro's sword.
My My name is Denowski, and the ship looked very similar to one of the ships of our fleet that has went missing. So I came to investigate.
Okay, so he has to die, right?
Yep. Oh god, I've never loved Matt more. We need to let another murder happen, Goron. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Now, if you let me down, there, friend, let me down. Like I said, I was just coming to talk, and
I suppose if that's all that it was just a misunderstanding.
I was just coming up to talk to you all, or to whoever was on the deck. The next thing I know, a rope contracts around my feet. I get yanked off the gangplank, dunked in the water, and then pulled up to the point that I'm in now. If I was a human or anything with blood, I would be dead by now.
Yes, we take somewhat of precautions for intruders around here. Let me go grab some of my compatriots, and we will be able to cut you down. I can't say as I have the strength to do it myself.
Okay. And to generally describe this guy, he is extremely top heavy with itty bitty little legs. He is a steel golem with bright red eyes that seem to burn with some form of energy. You're not sure of what kind. And even as he's like dangling here, you would notice that where his fingernails would be, you see long daggers are mounted to the end of his hands. He's kind of a rusty gray with greenish tint to it from his time at sea. But okay, who are you gonna go get?
She's gonna go find Bodvar and Smith.
Okay. Goron, what are you doing while she goes down below deck for probably about 5 minutes?
I mean, I suppose I'll keep an eye on him just to make sure that nothing happens.
Okay. Um, yeah. I don't think this thing would even be a challenge by himself. If you all are truly just going to murk him.
I mean, I don't think we necessarily just outright murk him. I think we may take the time to interrogate, get more information out of him. But clearly he's with the Windwalkers.
Yeah, it's very easy to tell for those in the know that he is definitely part of the Windwalkers.
I mean, I think even like the current crew would recognize that. I mean, we can assume that they've been filled in.
Les has
Yeah,
given them the
absolutely.
full breakdown.
So, I mean, not that she's asked much, but Larissa would assume that Bodvar would have the ability to interrogate somebody.
I don't see why he wouldn't. Yeah,
No
go ahead and give me a strength check. Because this is definitely gonna be menacing.
22.
Jesus, dude.
That was an 18 on the dice.
If he was a biological, he would shit himself. However, he's not. But give me a little bit of roleplay. What are you guys asking? What information are you all?
Smith is not asking anything, and when it was brought up, grabbed Shiro's sword, left the hammer, and then just holding it with like white knuckles at his side.
Bodvar would probably. He would
Now, I am
probably.
assuming that this is happening down below deck. He was restrained at the beginning, and he has not lost the condition. So, what? All right. So this is definitely our ship, yeah. Y'all are the fuckers who took it from Klep.
Bodvar would say something along the lines of like he doesn't know how the ship was achieved, but that he does recognize this guy is a member of the Windwalkers and thus is a enemy. And so what he's gonna try to do is just he's gonna ask things that revolve around like what is your crew's plans for Saga? What are some of the other ships doing right now? What are their plans? Stuff like that.
Currently, the boss is just humoring Shoehorn's malcontent and is going to be taking care of some of these soldiers on Saga, since most of them are Caspian soldiers.
Corey said a lot of words that I don't know what it means.
Me too.
I mean, so it's a Lesh thing.
Like, isn't the shoehorn? That's Lesh's last name, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's just the only thing I know about that is my cousin, and that I only know about that because it's not even really my cousin. It's just my uncle's kid, who's not really my uncle, and he's supposed to talk to Lesh because that's the one we talked to on the bar. But like, that's really I don't know much about that because the uncle never really talked about it. So I just know he kind of dipped off from the shoehorns and the Grove in general.
You also know that Caspa is one of the two nations that are starting to walk through the Grove of Stories.
So the shoehorn's malcontents are like a little contingent of the Windwalkers.
He would go on to say, no, it's just the shoehorn. I can never say his first name right. He gets prissy sometimes because he's upset. The boss is just letting him do what he wants to do right now, which what he wants to do right now is kill Caspian soldiers, which there are a lot of in Onidon because this is where they will stage troops before they go to Artith.
So they're just here on Saga to take care of soldiers from Caspa, and the boss is not really letting him do that. Do I have that under?
He's letting him do that. He'll go on to explain. He's like, the boss is a very caring man for the crew. We all, if one of us has a grudge, we all have a grudge. I think the shoehorn likes to talk a lot when he shouldn't, but he's good people. Let me guess, you're some resistance fighters for Casper or some shit. At which point I figure he gets punched in the face.
Smith is really trying hard not to kill this guy just because he needs an outlet. I think the reason Smith left the hammer was because he knew he wouldn't be able to control him. Hearing him talk more about it, though, I think Smith is like just trying to process it because he obviously, I don't think Lesh has really talked much about what he knows about. He had a little conversation with Goron that he needed to talk to his tribe about what's happening, but that was really it. So a lot of this is new info, nor did Lesh really tell everybody. Well, no, did Lesh tell everybody that we saw the Windwalkers at the bar when we got back, or were we already separated by then?
Lesh could have told them that because you all did spend a night on the ship before going out.
Yeah. Can Smith try to intuit with what he's saying that he here on this guy's order or here because it's like he's just doing his own thing the same way his Les's cousin is?
Sure.
Is that an awareness?
Yeah, it's going to be an awareness check.
8.
You
me.
do not know for sure.
Yeah.
He has said that the captain supports the people, and as soon as one person has a problem, the whole crew has a problem. That feels like it might be a little exaggerated, but maybe not. You don't know this particular Windwalker branch.
Bodvar would say something to the degree to answer his question. He would say something like, we're not a rebellion, but I do think it's worth having the conversation with my boss about that. And then he's going to punch him in the face.
Okay. I'm assuming he's getting punched in the face until he's unconscious.
Yeah, can Bodvar just punch him once really hard at this point and just knock him out? Feels weird just punching him in the face repeatedly. It makes me feel icky.
We'll see how much damage Bodvar can do.
Can he hit him with the flat side of the colossal slab?
No.
So to answer your question, yeah, no, I mean, I think eventually the conversation, like, they're not gonna outright kill him at the moment. They're definitely gonna knock him out, and I guess the idea is keep them alive until Yusuri can get back.
Okay. The next thing that happens is a little piece of paper will approach Goron, floating on the wind,
Oh shit.
Okay.
like a little crane
Yeah.
landing in his hand landing next to him. If he holds his hand out, it'll land on his hand.
He's confused for a second and then realizes what this is and gets happy. And then, like, all of the things that have been happening lately kind of come back, and then he just gets a sinking feeling.
Okay.
But he'll take the paper and then kind of put it in a pocket for the moment.
Oh, so he's not going to read it?
Not with other people around, but he'll make sure everything is like okay with everything else going on, and then he'll probably go to his quarters.
You beat me to that by literally half a second.
We'll leave them. Yeah, he'll leave them to torture this dude or whatever they're gonna do, and then.
Okay. He opens this letter.
Well, he looks at it for a second, kind of steels himself, takes a deep breath, and then opens the letter.
All right. And the letter reads as follows. Hello, my son. It was wonderful to hear from you. I am doing well. Would you believe that Megan has been elected to the council? Mabel is going to be her assistant, much like she was your mother's. And Pandora is going to be running the house and help take care of Megan's children.
Okay, yeah, that does track.
Oldwood Miser is still Oldwood Miser, and the trees grow more beautiful every day. I miss hearing your song, my son. Signed, Mason Stormclaw.
And that is where we're gonna end today's episode.
And that is where we're going to end today's episode of Tales
Oh.
of the Bard.
Couple of tears just running down his face.
Man, why does he get good cries? Smith over here fucking bad cries. Bullshit.
He doesn't think it's a good cry. He's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, we're all struggling. Fuck you.
You're all struggling for different reasons.
Smith is just mad that Goran has a loving family.
Yeah, actually.
Don't
The little bit of family
Don't
I
make her-
found got turned into red paste like a month ago, and now
make out with your
Shiro's like,
girlfriend, dude. Whatever.
I don't even think they've made out. They've barely even kissed.
I'm about to mute yours as well, Jesse.
I think I have everybody's muted because I don't hear any of them.
I
They're all
don't
idiots.
blame you.
Well, we've been going off for a few minutes.
Oh, a bunch of fucking idiots. We're gonna scare
Everybody
away
else-
once we bring in. They're gonna last like 3 sessions. I feel like this was too much. I'm sorry, guys.
This one's new. What is this one?
Adam, it will be your turn to do the outro.
Oh, okay.
Get wrecked.
Where is the thing?
Cast info.
Yeah, and then script.
Sorry, yeah, I moved it around a little bit.
No, you're good. What episode number are we at?
69.
No, we did
I
69
thought we already
already.
did that.
I
Yeah.
have no clue. I'm just
Because I did 69.
yeah. I actually don't know what we're on.
71.
71. Okay. So I was close earlier. Nice. Okay. Thank you for listening to episode 71. We hope you enjoyed listening, and we would love it if you'd let us know. Catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Blue Sky, and TikTok under Tales of Yavard Podcast. It's Y''VARD. We have a link to the link tree with all of our handles in the episode description. If you really enjoyed the episode, jump in the Discord. Let us know directly. It's the best place to catch us, talk to us, see what's going on. And give us a rating on whatever podcatcher you use. Tell your friends and spread the word.